Hi, everybody. Slycat here. Um, I'm in a box. Well, I'm actually in a AFK box above a farm I made, a very important farm. And I have a window because when I exit down the scaffolding, I I need to face that window. Otherwise, when I jump off, I could die. But before I tell you what the farm is and show you the farm, um, I want you to guess. So comment down below. Tell me what you think this farm. There's a torch there. Tell me what you think this farm could possibly be. Okay, did you guess? All right, cool. So yeah, I'm not telling you. You'll see. The description for the farm is down below in my description. However, it's missing a few things, and we'll get into that. So come on, I'll give you a little tour. Do do do. Face the window. Meh, meh, meh. Pretty. So from this point of view, anybody know what the farm is? Anybody? No? Still can't guess it? It's a witch farm. It is so a witch farm. Now, if you watch the video, basically everything is the same. You just need to know that you need 90 scaffolding to make your AFK spot. I also put a bed and stuff up there and everything else. And if you go here, he just tells you to put the redstone on these blocks going that way, just the straight lines. And he did redstone torches on here, here, and here. My redstone torches kept burning out somehow. I'm not sure how. And I made these little staircases similar to how he does it, but I put redstone on them. It works great, except for these final three, which I really don't care about. It's still enough to get what I need. So I built the farm on the inside of this box the same way that is done in the video. I changed in here some because I'm gonna need a lot of redstone. So I just made a system that just keeps going down. And ignore that. There is a cave somewhere. I haven't found it. But when I do, I will get rid of the zombies. This is what I've gotten so far. And nothing in there, nothing in there. But that is probably 2 hours of AFKing. So, not bad. Now, this is a very nice swamp area for me. Occasionally, when I'm up there, I've come down a couple of times, and there's been slime in here. So I've killed slime. So that's great. Slime's always useful. And the whole reason I need the redstone farm is redstone. Redstone farm. The witch farm. The whole reason I need the witch farm is redstone. Now, I made this little hut when I was first clearing out the swamp and building, so I'd have a place to store everything. I still got a lot of stuff to take home. I think that's empty. That's still got stuff. A little stuff in there. Empty, empty. But all these chests were full, and that chest was a little full. There's basically just a little left. But I've been transporting stuff from here through this nether portal back to my base. This here. Let's go closer to the farm so you get a full point of why I need the nether portal. Because I'm nowhere near home. Nowhere even close to home. I'm going to show you my coordinates here in just a second. Okay? Now, coordinates are close to like, I think it's 850 by 75 by like negative 750. That if I aim in that general direction, I get home. It's my village. Nighttime. I'm going to go up here before I'm stuck out here at night. But when we get up here, I'll show you the coordinates because we are very far away. This is a very pretty view, though. Oh, and he also doesn't do the border around, but I wanted to clear out the spots so it was easier to light up. So I just made a border. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Look at the moon. Moon went away. Now, look at this. Ready? Negative 7,094 by 155. That's because I'm up here in the AFK spot. By 562. Take that in for a second. Negative 7,094. My general home is positive 850. I ran over top the overworld looking for a swamp. Finally found this one. Well, I found one swamp, but I had no witch huts. So this is my technically second swamp. Found a witch hut. Settled down to make the farm. And, well, anywho. Then I tried to mine my way back home. Didn't work. I died a bunch. So I stopped that, and then I just ran over the overworld, back to my house, got enough stuff to build a nether portal, and then went into the nether, set it up, and got a portal. And my math is off, because the portal is not supposed to be here, next to my little home. I did not want that. I actually kind of wanted it over in that direction. That corner there, kind of wanted it over in there. Then I was thinking I could do like a cute little get out, step on a rail cart and go over through the swamp. But my math bad, portal there, no rail cart. So whatever. It also is right next to where I was attempting, where I was attempting to mine. So that's fun. But yeah, I've been doing that. And well, I'm not gonna show you the pathway through the nether, because unlike the, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes it takes me to run over top, it takes me about 5 minutes to get through. So we're just gonna cut to me in the nether Okay, guys. So, I'm in the tunnel that leads to my portal. The whole reason I wanted to be here is to explain the other thing I'm going to be building. Not this episode. Once I get home, I'm going to show you my outlines and what I've done for the one thing. I'll explain more when we get there. But then I'm going to build it and show you the final product. However, for a storage room, I'm going to need a lot of quartz, and I don't really want to mine it. So I got him. And he's not going anywhere. He's boxed in. He's wearing a helmet. He's my new friend who occasionally still shoots me. That's why I'm this far over. But next episode, I'm gonna try and build a gold farm. I haven't built a gold farm in probably 2 years, so this should be fun. And with all my gold, I can trade and get quartz and other blocks and whatnot, but quartz is mostly what I'm after. There's also, I believe, a chance of quartz being in the gold farm, and if that's the case, then I won't even bother trading. Been so long since I've built one, I can't even remember what all the loot is. So yeah, let's go through the portal, and I can show you. I do not want that rotten flesh. Thank you very much. But I can show you what I'm thinking. We need to sleep first. But yeah, I can show you the outlines that I've done. So there is a new building. If you remember me telling you, the farmer who lives in here, his brother, who, due to the fact that Creeper crawled in with him, is probably going to have to replace somebody else because I'm not dealing with that mess. But his brother's going to live back here. It is going to be the most brightly colored home because if we go inside here, he's a very... I have a storyline for this place, but if you look at this, he's got a big bed. I stole one of the beds to take with me on my adventure. I'll have to replace that. But he has a lot of copper and a giant storage area and a huge bed, and his house is so brightly colored, and everybody in the town loves him, but he holds a dark secret. And that dark secret will be revealed after I get a new pillager to go in there, because I'm almost positive when I do that he's just gonna blow up with the creeper. Now, these are the buildings. There's gonna be a house here. I just outlined where the house is actually gonna go in the netherrack. This pathway is gonna lead down here. And this, which is the building I need the bricks for, is I don't really like the netherrack part. I was trying something. I don't really like it. So I'm gonna take it out and put in bricks. But this is gonna be basically a general store. You're gonna come in, there's gonna be a little counter right here. If we look, there's this opening, because this is my storage. It's gonna go farther back even. So this is what I've got so far before I ran out of redstone. But this is gonna go back a little bit into here. And there's gonna be a little counter with a little dude. It's raining. And then there'll be like, I'm thinking bookshelves or regular shelves with like pumpkins and melons. And so this is a mom and pop store. And this is their inventory. Or should I say, my inventory. Oh, creepers. Okay. Dark secret dude, we're gonna chill at your house because of the thunderstorm. Sleep it away. And I'll just let's get this out and see if we can. Okay. I think they went away. But yeah, this one, all my landscaping so far for these has been the cliffside coming down. So I wanted to do a little bit of a different one where it kind of goes in. You got this nice little overhang. This will eventually all turn into grass. I did my mossing technique right there. But yeah. Oh, there's a skeleton down there. I'm gonna go and put these things away in random chests and barrels. I'm going to make my bricks for over there. Then I'm going to build these two up and we will come back and we will show you what it looks like right now. Okay. As you can see, I've been doing some building. Didn't do very much landscaping, but did quite a bit of building. So let's go explore. Here's my pathway leading down, like I said. Here's this pathway leading over to this little house. Ignore that. I will explain. In here, it's just a little home. Just a sweet little home with a little bed set up. This is me just playing around with bookshelves and regular shelves and just seeing different designs I can try to do. So yeah, it's just a simple little home. I like it. It's kind of gothic-y. I still have to get a little more moss to fix this, but right now this is pretty much done. I might do, when I do the landscape here, I might have some vines or something dangling down. I'm not sure. And then if you go over here, here is my mom and pop's. I still need glass, and I still have to finish the upstairs. I ran out of sand, so I'm gonna have to go get sand to do the glass. But yeah, this is basically it. I have to finish the pathway and name it. If anybody has an idea for a name from mom and pop, little like grocery store that looks like this, please leave it in the comments below and I will take it into consideration. Thank you. Now, ignore that. This will eventually say employees only with glow ink and everything. Over here is some of the goods. I know I said I was going to do the counter here. If I did the counter here, then you could see the storage system Well, very easily. So I put it over here. I think this works. The shopkeeper's going to have a couple little, workstations, and this is actually how you load stuff into my storage system, which here, we'll take that so when I get in here I can show you how it works. But there's this, and bigger than what I showed you before, and it's getting organized. This is just going to be my straight up block room. So all of the general blocks, and I'm kind of trying to go on this side based on coloration and style. So like all the stones down there and then gray stones, but when you get over here, you get the reds, but then when you go into the copper, you have yellow, and then this because this is gold and that's iron, and here's the sandstone. It's just, yeah. But this is going to be all blocks. Over here are the trees. You get the regular log, the strip log, the plank, and the leaves if you can get leaves. That's what I've got so far. I'm going to continue with trees over here. I've got some growing out there. But I'm going to keep building going this way. And I have a hole, so I gotta be careful. Plus, when we get over here, up there is another cave. So, yeah. But it's going to be based in rooms. First, it's going to be just blocks. Then I'm going to do probably slabs and stairs. And then like miscellaneous items at the very end. And down the center here, I am going to set up a rail system. So if I know I need to go from this room all the way down, it's going to go in to the middle of the slab and stair room. Then there'll be another rail system that goes all the way down to the end of the miscellaneous room. And if I don't need to do that, if I just need a block, then I can just walk along the edge. Easy enough. Now, here's where my cobblestone is. Here's how much I got left. This is a very basic setup of how this works. And if anybody wants to know how it works, just let me know, and I might go into explaining how. But to show that it does work, let's put this in there. See, it's going away. If we go in here, it's loading it up. So yeah, it works. It works quite well. And if we go here, this will say private property. This will be a little pathway right here, leading back here. Private property. You go up. This is not going to be a house. This is going to be all office space. Here's one little desk. Here's another little desk where the workers and the owner can come up. I did give them a little heater because, well, I'm from a small town, and in some of our older buildings, if you go upstairs to what used to be offices, they'd have little furnaces and stuff in the wall just to keep it warm in the wintertime. So I thought, why not? But I'm thinking about doing like random inventory or files or something up here, and maybe like a potted plant because, well, most offices have that random sad little potted plant. So why not? That's what this is. Then I will obviously continue digging this out to build in. And I think I'm only going to dig to about where this is at. This one. So I might fit 2 more buildings in and then just leave the rest of that natural, just this little end piece. But this is what I've got so far. And hold on. Let me take this off. Just there we go. Okay. So that's what I have so far. This this is my village. I think it's coming along nicely. As I did say, I'm going to try and build that gold farm. I have been practicing. Now, the practice of the gold farm's not going so well. It's been a while, and I'm having trouble breaking through the roof. So hopefully I can do that and get a gold farm for next episode, plus a little more landscaping and maybe more of my inventory. And oh, it's going nighttime. So yeah, I'll just leave it off here before I get blown up by creepers. Ooh, you can see the fireflies back there behind me. So yes, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time. Bye.